Hey, how's it going, folks? Patrickjet here, and welcome to Patrickjet Finally Answers Your Questions in March. Now, I saw quite a lot of questions in this last video, and I have been dying to answer them. I've just been so really busy this week, and a lot of shit's happened, and my depression beard is back, and I'm going to shave it off later on. Yeah, shit's just been happening this week. So, we're going to start off the video with the first question, asked by Pat McKinney. He's asked 7 questions, so I will answer every single one of them because I did say I would. So, his first question is, when are you going to make your Shrek vs Jimmy Neutron fanfiction? I don't actually recall ever saying this, but it is something I'd probably say. I would say I will try and Photoshop a picture over this bit right now of my amazing fanfiction. It will literally probably be Jimmy Neutron Photoshop there, Shrek Photoshop there, and it will probably just have a dick Photoshop there and like maybe another dick that might be green. That's the extent of my Photoshop abilities for fanfiction goes. His next question is, Carl going to be featured in it? I don't know who Carl is. My memory is completely fried. I have no memory anymore, so I do apologise that I don't remember who Carl is. He's probably... Do you mean the Crowbar? Carl the Crowbar? He will be featured in it. I will feature Carl the Crowbar. His third question is, if so, what... I think he's asked many questions that are in the same main question. So, if so, what will be his special power? His special power will be to bash people around the head and make them die slowly from blunt force trauma. Will there be tits in it? No, only dicks. What are you, gay? Who likes boobs? Ugh. Will they be Carl's tits? I don't know, I mean... Carl the Crowbar can't really grow boobs. And boobs are gross. Why are you being so gay with boobs? Ugh, grim. No. Dick? Yeah, of course. Will Goku make a special appearance? Of course Goku will make a special appearance. Of course he will. When will you make a Let's Play of Battletoads? In the year 2294, when the Armada of Mars has been wiped out from Titan's superior forces. Yes. Right, next question is from Epic Gamer 1984. Hey Patrick, mate. Mine ain't really a question, it's more advice I'm looking for this time round. I'm new to YouTube and you're a YouTube legend. I have a ton of YouTube videos and hardly any views. How do you do it? Any advice would be appreciated, mate. P.S. Could you give a shout out to my fiance, Crystal Feathers? Crystal Feathers! Whoop whoop! Would really appreciate it, mate. Smiley face. Right, well, I have a problem for you. You're coming to me for advice about YouTube videos. See, the thing is, I got lucky a few years ago and had my subscriber intake come through there, and now there's like 1 million more YouTube channels that do Minecraft and multiple other Let's Plays. It's going to be a hell of a lot harder to start your YouTube channel off now. I kind of got lucky for the point that I started mine because I still had the ability to get a massive influx of people. Unless you're doing some sort of viral video or you're literally the next fucking PewDiePie, that is generally the only way you're going to make any sort of views now. But that is completely putting you off. But my advice is, honestly, just do what you do best. Do your own YouTube videos. Play what games you want to play. Commentate how you want to fucking commentate. Edit how you want to edit. If you want to put more time into editing, go ahead. If you don't. It's like me. I would if I had the time, and I do have the time, but I'm a very lazy person. So I try and make whatever content I make as perfect as I can, so I don't have to waste my time with editing it. I mean, the only bit I do edit is the audio, so you can hear me better and you don't hear any stupid background noise, because there's a fuck ton of background noise. There's a fucking car alarm going off and I want to open my windows, but I can't. But I would say just do what you do. Just keep uploading videos. If it's meant to happen, it's meant to happen. If it's not, it's not. That's how I see my channel. If it's meant to happen, it's meant to happen. And so far, it's happening, kind of, sort of, maybe a little bit. But, you know what I mean? I don't really care. I don't really care where my channel goes or what happens with it. If it gets really popular, then fantastic. I've made a career out of my hobby. But for now, it is a hobby. And I do it when I want to do it. And when I feel the need to do videos. So, just do your thing and people will either enjoy it or shit on it. That's all I can say about that, really. There was a reply to him saying, have you tried advertising? Now, advertising generally gets you just inactive subscribers, so the best places to advertise, not on YouTube videos anyway, just don't do that, you'll get inactive subscribers. The best thing to do is go to gaming forums, just wherever your Let's Play... If your Let's Play's on, let's say, The Division, there's a subreddit on Reddit called The Division. Go there, post your videos there. They fucking hate spamming videos, but just go to forums where they're posting The Division or anywhere that is that. You need to corner that market. That is what you need to do. So do that if you're going to advertise. Just go to where you need to do the advertisements. You might get, let's say, 1 out of 10 people that way, but if you go and spam millions of YouTube videos, just comments, you'll probably get 1 out of 1,000 to come to your channel. If you get what I mean, you'll have more influx of people that are targeted. You've got to have the target audience, so you've got to go for the target audience. Like, if I wasn't interested in The Division, I would probably not click your video if it was about The Division. So, anyway, there's plenty of questions and there's plenty of time for all of you because I have deleted all of my time and I'm looking at the time and there's not much time left. Okay, third question is from Joe Adams. Patrick, if a magical wizard appeared in front of you and told you that he would grant you any wish, but there was a 2% chance the wish would go wrong and turn your genitalia into having the size of a ladybug, would you roll the dice and make a wish or tell him to fuck off? Oh, Joe. You're asking the tricky questions, buddy. You know what? I'm quite asexual. I could probably go the rest of my life of jerking off, so if I get a chance to just make a wish and get a million, trillion, billion, zillion, million, trillion pounds, basically enough income to last me the rest of my life and enough money to spend on as much drugs as I can, then yes, I would make that risk for ladybug balls. Next question is from Lucas Peters. Do you consider yourself a traveller? No, I really don't, bruv. Who the fuck do you think you are, yeah? I'll fucking cut you, bruv, yeah? You get what I mean, yeah? I'll fucking do ya. You get what I'm saying, like? But no, I don't consider myself a traveller. Please. Next question is from Roger Smith. Is there a Mrs. Patrickjet? If so, what does she think of your videos? There is not, and she probably thinks they're a piece of shit. Next question is from Vincent G. Alcorta. What's your credit card information? In brackets, joke. How's life? Life's alright. Life's a bitch. I'm trying to just get through it at the moment and survive. Yeah, Let's Playing Life. I should do a Let's Play of Life. Every day I do a video and I go, guys, I'm still alive. It's the end now. Bye. Yeah, I shouldn't do that. Nobody would watch that. Next question is from Bob Bobbington. But yeah, thank you, Vincent, for asking. How are you? You alright? You good? This is your time now in the video. You alright? You good? Yeah? You good? Cool. Next question is from Bob Bobbington. When are you going to get consistent? When I don't have to worry about working, doing college work and other things, then I will get consistent. But other than that, yeah. Also, give me a drug to get rid of my depression, and then I'll be motivated to do things. But yeah, no, that's not happening anytime soon. So I'll just upload when I want to upload. It's a hobby. It's not a career for me. If this was a career for me, I'd be making money off it by now. But I'm not. So I would put so much more motivation and consistency into it if I was making more money. But I don't see this as a career for me. I need a career where I can learn a trade. At the moment, I'm doing a web development and... Wow, I don't even remember my own title on my course. This is how good I am. This is why I don't do YouTube as a career. Because I could just about remember the name of my main fucking career right now. So, do you see where I'm coming from? I need a job. This isn't going to last long. You know, I've got to think. I've got to prioritise my actual workload and schedule. If I can get a video out once a week, fucking great. When I do videos every day for a week, that's great. That's great. That's great for me. Well done to me. I'm not going to be consistent. Since the beginning of me starting this channel, I've never been consistent, or I have been for a few months, but then I disappear. So I've never ever been consistent. So I will probably never be consistent. I upload for fun, and that's it. Next question is from RulerX1. What future games will you be playing on the channel? God, I just said consistency. I'm joking. Will be played on the channel, and what makes you interested in playing these games, / what interested you in the games that you have already played? I like your videos and just stay awesome. OWO. I don't know what that means. But future games that I will play. I was actually considering doing The Division, but I stupidly just played through the entire story mode over the past 30 hours and just kind of completed the entire game. Yeah, that's kind of what I've been up to for the past week as well. Other than just being really depressed, I've been really depressed in The Division and killing people and, you know, saving New York. So yeah, that's what I've been up to. But I was thinking The Division or Counter-Strike will probably be another game that I will start uploading in the future. It's just when I need to get more consistent, Bob. Then I will. But at the moment, I just need to actually start... I do need to get a bit consistent, really. Maybe a video a day, and that'll do. So, I don't know. I'm not too sure. And for your other question, I'm interested in the games that I've already played because they've actually got a story or a fun catch to it. That's why I play games. If they're boring, they're boring and they're shit. I'm not going to bother. If they're fun, you'll see me there. That's it. Next question is from Trident's Music. Hey, got an important question. How much wood can a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? I've been asked this question so many times and I've learned how to say it perfectly, even though there was a bit of a stutter midway through there. Oh well, and it's 7. 7. Next question is from Liano or Lino. Why are you so hot? Because it's fucking boiling in here and my nan keeps the fucking central heating on so it stays on all bloody day and it's like a sauna in here and it's winter. Well, actually it's spring now. Woo! Spring! Lighter nights, lighter days. Whoop whoop. No more darkness. Next question is from Puggington Gaming. Mountain Blade Bannerlords. It's not a question, it's just kind of like, I don't know, just Mountain Blade Bannerlords. Yeah, what about it? I know what you mean, mate. I haven't actually looked at it yet. I haven't had a chance, even though you probably asked me like a year ago to check it out, and I said, yeah, I'll check it out that night. But yeah, no. I haven't checked it out yet. I'll probably check it out after this video. Next question is from Bradders1608. Have you ever received anal? No, I probably wouldn't mind. Cocks or balls? Both, of course. Would you like some cock or balls? Yeah. Bring me cock and balls. Next question is from Christian Rodriguez. There's bare questions from this guy. Well, 5. 5 is considered bare. His first one is, why did you quit the military career you were pursuing? I left because I decided it wasn't for me at the time. I missed home quite a bit. I missed my family. And yeah, I basically got homesick. So I came home and now I'm here. What's your favourite type of girl? Any that like me. Arse or tits? I don't really need to choose. It's either arse or tits that I'm going to grab eventually. So yeah, I'd go with boobs. Boobs are fun. Dog or cat? Cat. But I've always wanted a dog. Always wanted a dog. Cookie or cake? Oh, now you're asking the very, very difficult political questions, Christian, aren't we? Cookie or cake? Oh, shit. You've gotten me here. Fucking hell, mate. Oh, no. I'm going to have to go with cookie. No, cake. Cookie. Christian, I'm going to have to skip your question. For the first time ever in Patrickjet Answers Your Questions, or potentially first time ever, in the 5 times that I've probably done this, Christian, I'm going to have to skip that question, mate. It's too hard. It's hurting my brain. Like, I'm getting pains here and here and here in my stomach now because I want fucking cake and cookies, but I can't have either because I don't have either. Next question is from Matt M. Can you say... I'm going to have to skip another question here because what he's put is gibberish, but it's probably a word. But he's actually asked another question in here, so I'll just answer that question. It's, how is the Virgin Mary still the Virgin Mary if she gave birth to Jesus? Well, obviously God didn't fuck her. Yeah, so God obviously like totally put the baby inside the Virgin Mary and made the baby there, so they didn't actually fuck. Do you get what I mean? They didn't fuck, so, you know, that seal wasn't broken. The fuck seal. The cherry wasn't popped. God didn't break any cherry unless, you know, Mary, like, fucks Joe or something. But basically, that is... Yeah. I don't do religious stuff. I failed religion and I know that shit. Come on, think. Think outside the box. But yeah, that's how that happened. I'm assuming anyway. But Mary probably fucks some bare people. Next question is from Jack Bark. Adidas or Nike? I am actually more of an Adidas man myself, so I go with Adidas. Worst teacher? You know what? I can't actually remember any bad teachers. I always tried to get on with any teacher I could just because I never wanted to get in trouble during school. I don't understand the people that just fucked around in school just to get in trouble. I never did my work, but I never acted up to get in trouble. Like, I didn't bother doing work and just sat there and just spoke to my mates, but I never caused trouble. Like, made it really obvious that I just didn't want to work. Like, I do a little bit of work and that was it. I just do the rest at home. Like, I don't want to be at school. But worst teachers, get back on the point, I'm going off on a tangent. Worst teacher, I never really had one, so I tried to get on with the teachers. So, no, I can't really think of anyone. Sorry, Jack, to disappoint you there. A fight in school. I never actually had a fight in school. I had fights after school. Well, a fight after school, but never during school. This was a few months back as well. But no, I never got into a fight in school. Next question is from A9 Rise. Do you smoke weed? Does the Pope shit in the woods? Next question is from Kieran Mann. He's got quite a few questions here, which is 8. His first one is, are you actually bisexual then? To be perfectly honest, I think so. I'm not sure. I'm going through a weird phase in my life. A very weird one. Ever watched Marble Hornets? No, can't say that I have. What's it about? Never heard of it before. If Mafia 3 was cancelled, how would you react? Oh no! And then go back to playing whatever game I was playing. Oh, that's a shame. Shit. Yeah, basically, that's how I'd react. I'm not really too fussed. Least favourite subject in school? If it's RE/RS, choose another. Unless you did like RS. I'm guessing you meant unless you did like RS. RE, for those of you that aren't in England, is religious education. And I can't actually choose it because he's telling me my least favourite subjects cannot be that. Which it actually was, because I failed religion and I've never really been so much of a believer myself. I am an atheist, and if you've got a problem with that, I don't really mind. The way I see religion anyway, if it makes you happy, it makes you happy. Like, do whatever the fuck you want, as long as you don't shit it down my neck, we're fine. That's how I see people as well. As long as you're not a cunt to me, I won't be a cunt to you. If you start trying to push your religion down my throat, I'm going to start arguing back from my point of view and how I see things. That's fair. That's how adults talk. It's how it goes. You say something about your opinion, and I say something about mine. Or at the end of the day, you keep your fucking opinions to yourself, unless you want to have a discussion about it, and then you talk about having a discussion, and then you get into that. But you get what I mean. But anyway, least favourite subject in school, I would probably have to say graphics, because I chose it as a GCSE qualification in year 10 and 11. I stayed there for the first year, I believe, or first half of the year, but it was actually, to be honest, Jack Bark, I can actually answer your question now as well. Worst teacher I had was this woodworking man. He always wore this leather jacket every single day from when I went there in year 7 to about year 11, so that's 5 years of seeing this person in the same leather jacket every single day. It stunk. But he shouted in my face in year 7. I was 10, maybe 11 years old, and to have a fully grown man, I've never actually been shouted at in my life until that point by my nan or my dad. They never really shouted, like told me off shouted. They'd always shout to like tell me off, but never full on fucking shouting. And this is what he did. He comes up, I made a silly comment in class about a dog on a projector. I remember this all because it's all in my head. He was showing his PowerPoint. There was a dog on the screen. I thought I'd be funny and go, "Oh, where'd the dog come from, sir? Hardy, hardy, ha." No one fucking laughed. It wasn't even funny. I didn't even laugh. I regretted it the second it came out of my mouth. But he takes me outside. Not physically takes me outside. Tells me to fucking go outside. Not fucking go outside. Tells me to go outside. I go outside. He comes out 2 minutes later. I'm looking at him. He's looking at me. He slowly starts getting closer to me. Don't forget, I'm 11, and this is a fully grown fucking adult. So, yeah, this is literally where his face is where mine is. So, that didn't make sense. His face, my face. He starts fucking screaming at me, saying, "Don't you dare disrespect me in my class again." I don't actually remember much of what he was saying because the tears started to stream down my face. I started to get scared of this man the more he spoke and the more he shouted. Yeah, he did good because I don't really think I fucked up in his class again. The thing is, I hold a grudge, and if I am a serial killer, you're on the top of my list, buddy. I'm not even joking. Not even joking. Anyway, Kieran, you've got a few more questions, so let me get to answering them now. What are you good at, French and or Spanish? Was I good at French? Was I good at French? Was I good at French? No. I was trying to think of the French word for no, but it's non, and it took me that long to think of it. No, I'm not good at any sort of other language, Favel. So, Played the Talos Principle. No, I haven't. I've never even heard of it. I think I've heard of it, but I've never really looked at it at all. Goriest film you've ever seen? I just watched Deadpool, and that's a pretty gory movie. Not the goriest movie, but it's like a really good movie. And I can't think of a gory movie other than that at the moment, so go watch it. It's like the best superhero movie any of you will ever see. I'm not even joking. It's brutal. It's violent. It actually shows shit that you want to see. Like actual full contact punches and, you know, it's a good movie. It's a good movie. Go watch it. What are you doing watching this shitty YouTube video for? Go watch a fucking movie. He's also asked, seen the original Predator? If so, what are your thoughts on it? I have not seen it, I think. I don't remember anyway, so I can't really answer that question. Sorry, mate. Next question is from Spycrow, and he's asked 4 of them. Love your videos, Patrick. Thanks for adding me on Steam, by the way. That's alright, buddy. If any more of you do want to add me on Steam, it's on my channel cover art or in the description of my channel. It's somewhere. You can find it easily. It's Patrickjet. Just add me. I'll talk to you. I don't care. So, his questions are, have you watched Breaking Bad? Yes, I have, and I'm currently watching Better Call Saul. I'm not on season 2 yet, so don't spoil it to anyone. I've already watched season 1 before, but I need to have a catch-up, a proper catch-up, not that 3-minute bullshit catch-up that Netflix does. I need a proper catch-up, so don't spoil season 2 for me, because I have a few more days to catch up, so please. Sorry, man. Shh, or I will destroy you. Okay. If yes, what is your opinion on it? Fucking savage TV show. Loved it. Loved every second. Do you ever plan on recording Rust? No, not really. And have you ever done any drugs? I said earlier on, does the Pope shit in the woods? Of course. Next question. Questions are from Primarch Vulcan. Do you like Warhammer 40,000? I do, actually. It's got... I do like it. It's always been there for me, but I've never actually delved into I don't know, anything of it. I've got a few games. I've had a few little action figures when I was a little kid, you know, the little tabletop figures, because I was like, oh, look at the little tabletop things as a kid. And I was like, oh, what's this? Didn't know anything about it. But I know there's a massive fucking universe to Warhammer 40,000. I find it fascinating how big the world actually is in that game. That's why I'm like, where do I start if I do want to get interested in it? Where the fuck do I begin? His next question is, will you play Battlefleet Gothic Armada? I can already tell you no, just from reading that. What do you use to record gameplay? I use a program called Fraps to record. If you do want to see any software or what my computer is, go to my channel, go into the About section, and it's all listed out there for you. I know most of you don't know that, but if you did ever want to see what software I use or what things I use, it's all there. I don't know why I put it there. I just thought people ask, so why not? But I use Fraps to record. It's £20, I believe, or £30, one of them, but you can get a free trial version that records up to like 30 seconds, which is shit, so, you know, have fun doing that. What kind of computer is recommended to record games without lag? What kind of computer is recommended to... just one that can really handle it. Just like a higher end computer, one that can handle running games, obviously, and that can handle running the games at such a high frame rate that when you actually turn a program like Fraps on, which is very high intense, on your computer, it will cut your fucking computer's power in half, basically. So you need a computer that can handle playing that game, and that can play the game even more. So, if you get what I mean, you don't need the best computer in the world, but okay, you're asking for Mountain Blade and Total War. For Mountain Blade and Total War, yes, you will need a okay-ish computer to record it. And his last question is, why are you such a beautiful man? People keep saying this, I'm ugly as fuck, shut up, I'm not. Next question is from KK Forever. He's got a little heart in his name. Ooh, I like it. Favourite film? Can't think of one, mate. Sorry, buddy. My head hurts. Am I your friend? Of course you are. I love you. I want to fuck you in the bum. Unless you're under 18 and don't. And I've just looked at your avatar and you could be my friend. Do you have a stalker? You're my stalker. When is your birthday? My birthday is on the 31st of July and I was born in 1996. I am currently 19 years old. I'm nearly 20. Oh my god, how am I going to be 20? I can't be 20. Favourite YouTuber at the moment, I'm still currently watching Funhouse. They are my favourite guys to watch and I love them and I would like to meet them one day because Adam Kovic has been my inspiration for a very long time through YouTube. I've been watching him since about 2006, 2007 from his really, really early stuff doing his Halo 3 News as Dead Pixel. I fucking loved it. I loved it. His next few questions are favourite song, can't think of one, favourite band, can't think of one, and favourite singer, can't think of one. Sorry, I can't think of things off the top of my head like that. I'm bad at it. Next question is from W400K2TL. Do you watch football, and if you do, which team do you support / like? No, football and me never ever mix. Me in games, however, they fucking mix perfectly. Me in football, nah, not gonna happen. It's like trying to have sex with a man but not putting it in his arsehole or mouth. It's like it's me and football, like just touching each other's dicks. Like this isn't doing anything to us. Yeah, it's pretty shit, innit? Should we stop? Should we stop? Yeah? Should we stop touching dicks, guys? Yeah. Right, next question is from... Actually, you know what? W400K, I will answer your other question. I do support a team called Southend United because they're my local team. And everyone enjoy looking up Southend United. Next question is from Crystal Feathers. Her question is, hey Patrick, would you consider playing Among the Sleep? What is Among the Sleep? I might play it. It sounds like that horror game as you're a toddler. I believe. I think. Is that correct? It is. I just did a look. You know what? If it's on PC, which I believe it is, 9 out of 10 on Steam, of course it is. You know what? I do need to play another horror game. Fuck it. I'll play that. I'll play Among the Sleep. I don't mind. And there's a reply from somebody called Epic Gamer 1984 saying, yeah, would be great if we did. Would love to watch him play. Okay, guys. We've got our next Let's Play. I'm going to play Among the Sleep. So there's a few more questions for me to answer before we end this amazing video. Next question is from Ivan. I'm not going to pronounce your last name. Cyphelotra. That was awful. I can't even read that. Let me zoom in. Right, Ivan. Sifuences. I have no idea, buddy. I'm never going to answer that. Okay. How old are you? I'm 19. Whoop whoop. What is your favourite game genre? I would say anything where I have a gun and can kill lots and lots of people. Where are you from? I'm from England. I live in a little shitty county called Essex. And your last question is, what is your favourite console or system? I will gladly and always go with the PlayStation 2. That thing lasted me for years and years and years and provided me thousands of hours of entertainment and developed me into the nerd that you see before you. So, the PS2 is the one. Next question is from... And it's the last question. Oh no. Shit. What do we do now, guys? Well, I'm going to have to take like the next 20 minutes to answer this question then, aren't I? It's from Epic Gamer 1984. And he asks... I'm not going to really take that long to answer. He asks, hey bro, would you do a Let's Play for Outlast? I know that's a horror game as well, but it's too spooky for me. Maybe. I'll write it down. I'll write it on the list of many, many games that I will eventually, hopefully, get around to. And that was actually the last question, guys. So thank you all so much for asking your questions. I know it must have been so tough to ask, you know, the many questions where you don't actually insult me, because I know it's really easy to do that, and I do appreciate that you don't. So I hope that's answered all of your questions in the most stupid way I could possibly think of. Hope you've enjoyed. I will see you guys in the next video, whenever that may be. I love you all. Have a good time. Bye-bye.